Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Monster Rancher, and over on the left, Bumwiggles is entering his very first fight in his very first tournament. Let's see how he does. Looks like tail is my most accurate move to hit. Oh, smack him. Not bad for damage. I would definitely prefer it to be a little better, but... yeah, I was hoping he would foolery again so I could compare. It's about the same. So punch and tail are about the same. What about tackle? Much better. Okay, so tackle is our go-to right now for foolery time, but once we hit the C class, that's going to have to change. So in the last episode, I talked forever about the Outer Worlds, and that's about all I was looking forward to game-wise this year. I don't get hyped for games very much anymore, and there aren't too many I'm looking forward to. There are two this year that I really want, and neither of them are Final Fantasy VII, shockingly. That doesn't mean I don't want it. That just means it's not... I just don't care. I'll still probably play the shit out of Final Fantasy VII, but, you know... I don't know. I'm to tell you where my headspace is at this point, the game I'm really looking forward to is the new flight simulator that's coming out. I probably have talked about that. It looks freaking beautiful, and supposedly it's coming out this year. And I doubt I'll do it for the channel, even though I did a flight for one stream. Actually, I think I've streamed it twice. But I know it's not why you all are here, so I'm not... Don't worry, this isn't turning into a flight simulator channel. I just hope my computer can run it. I don't know if it will do so. But beyond that, I did forget to say the big-ish news that yesterday I finally finished tracking my final chapter of my second novel. So once I get that edited and my artist is able to finish the artwork for the cover, my second novel will be available for sale as well. Now, I don't know when that's going to happen exactly, because unfortunately my artist is having some residual problems due to that thing that's happening right now that we can't talk about because we don't want to get demonetized around here. But you know, that thing that starts with a C and ends with an S and is just the worst thing in the world to deal with at the moment. The main problem is my artist is a college student, and he is having to teach himself thermodynamics and circuitry repair or construction or something. And neither of those sound like a fun time. I mean, circuit construction sounds interesting, but I wouldn't want to teach myself either of those subjects. So he is stuck at home, unable to work on the art, which is a bit unfortunate. But I still have editing to do anyway, so it's fine. All of this is fine. We will all get through this okay, everybody. There's just not going to be any baseball for about 5 months. Oh god, I hope it's not actually that long. If it lasted 5 months, that means we wouldn't have a season until September, which isn't really even a season, so never mind. And what you just did not hear was me coughing, because even though I'm basically healthy, I still have that cough that won't go away from getting the flu earlier this year, so that sucks. But it is what it is, and I'm still editing around it, so hopefully now you hear it. And that's about all the topics I have for today. I blew through all my topics in just a single episode, unless I go to the list. But oh yeah, the Akamura bought slime. How's that? I don't care for slime, but the Akamura does. She bought something called Blue Smoothie, which is from a company called Compound Kings. And slime is weird. The particular slime she bought is weird. because she threw it at me, or I touched it or something, and like it doesn't leave a residue on my hand, and that's freaking weird to me. Like it should be leaving a residue or something. But what the oh my god. Holy crap, Bumwiggles. Bumwiggles is not in... Well... Is he? I mean, I guess, sure, why not? He'll just definitely have to have a nice rest after this. So if or when Bumwiggles gets tired enough that he needs to retire, at least he'll have some numbers to work with, but all we care about is getting him to the B class, man. That's it. Just gotta get him to the B class. Yeah, I had kind of a boring week this week, now that I don't have my tax job anymore. Oh, and that, our governor, remember I'm in Ohio, so our governor has really started pushing for businesses to shut down even harder. So I think my tax season's done, and whether it is or isn't, what is indisputable is that without that routine, I really have a hard time going to sleep. And that is never more true than this week, because even though I've gotten some work done, like my body wants me to stay up until 6 or 7 in the morning, and then I sleep until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So I'm getting like 8 to 9 hours of sleep, but it's right in the middle of the day, so I'm not seeing the sun very much. I don't get to talk to people very much. And yeah, social distancing, whatever. But like, you know, I still have to respect my colleagues' own schedules. And I'm the lunatic who's texting anybody at 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? So it's weird. Life's turned weird. Like, the guidelines that have gone around are match my lifestyle anyway, but I'm still kind of a social person, ironically. I'm the weirdest introvert, because like it's like I want to be social, but I have a very low tolerance for being social. So if we ever have a PyroFalkon, if I'm ever that big, you know, I'm not going to crumble or show any anxiety or anything by meeting the people. I love talking to you guys. Hell, one of these days I probably shouldn't open this door, but I would love to do like Skype calls with you or whatever occasionally, or Discord, since that's not a freaking resource chewer. Just something fun to do, you know, to reach out to you all beyond having a microphone in front of my face. Ironically, I would still have a microphone in front of my face. But my point is, I like talking. I enjoy it. I enjoy being social, but I also need a lot of recovery time from it. So if we ever did have a PyroFalkon, I would probably take streams off the week after, just so I didn't have to talk to anybody in real time after that, you know? For a week. I would need a long recovery time. It's very weird. I don't know what's going on with my brain. But I will say one lesson I have learned over my years of being alive is that no matter how weird you think you are, personality-wise, there's hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of people who think like you or have thought like you, you know, which is not a reflection on anything else about one's personality. It just means that, you know, even if it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, usually, you know, someone usually knows how they got through a similar situation. My big thing is you have to know sort of who you're talking to about it, you know, because, like, I don't know. There's still... You still have to live with some of it, you know? Like, for me, I did not have an abusive childhood growing up. So, I can't fully relate to someone who did have an abusive childhood growing up or asks me my opinion on dealing with that sort of abuse. I can speak to having an abusive significant other, but not abusive parents. So anyway, that poor deer. I kind of like to think that it's the same deer, because you never see the deer die. So we're just constantly hunting the exact same deer year to year to year. And that poor hunter just never... Oh, that's like a chihuahua trying to be an angry little shit and bark at you. You didn't even sing that time. He just did a few little Bumwiggles and then that was it. Maybe that's why he was so happy. He didn't have to hear your terrible voice. Holly. In-game Holly. I have not heard the voice of our friend and fan Holly, so I can't judge that. But I will say I am sure our friend and fan Holly must sing better than me. There's a reason I don't sing on the channel, folks. You're never going to hear me sing. There is not enough alcohol in the world to get me to sing at like a karaoke bar or something. I will die of alcohol poisoning before I start singing. So don't worry about that. I leave that shit to the professionals like Hakamura. Anyway. Hopefully we can get accuracy up to 200 and then we'll be in good shape and then I can worry about the next stat in the list. Wow, accuracy. He's pretty predisposed to accuracy. So that was going up pretty quick. He got 7 points out of that one. I didn't see the others, but... he's got like these massive thighs and really tiny calves and even tinier feet. It's so cute. I like this art better than the zooms, because I assume dinos were replaced by the zooms, yeah? Because I don't recall seeing dinos in other Monster Ranchers, but I could be mistaken. I'm not keeping track of any of that crap straight whatsoever. Oh man, I'm actually a little tired today. Shoot, I may only do a half recording session tonight. I don't want to do a half recording session because that means I'll just have to do another half tomorrow and do editing tomorrow. But who knows? Getting a little tired. Alright. It also looks like he just walks around on his little toes. Holy crap, he's super cute. You're super cute, Bumwiggles. You think he's in good shape for the tournament? I disagree, Holly. I think he needs to get to 200, so... And his life or speed should probably go up too. One of the techniques I read about how to raise monsters here is that apparently some breeders live and die by 3 stats. It's your offensive stat, whichever one it is, and accuracy and speed, and that's it. They don't even care about life. I was reading different opinions about raising techniques that all did center on one theme, including one person blatantly saying that Monster Rancher does not reward you for having even stats across the board. Monster Rancher is, and always has been, a game of min-maxing. So that's fair enough. I probably min-maxed a little too hard with Darth Naga at the beginning for that reason. I probably should have just had him not go even. I should have just gone hardcore either to accuracy or power. I think I was working on 5 stats with him, and I really shouldn't have. So it is what it is. Every Monster Rancher I play, every run I've done, it's always the same, where I'll start a little fumbly like this, and then we'll get a little bit better as we go along with all this portfolio of content that I'm making. Holy crap, don't yawn into the mic, me. Gonna trigger a surge of a lot of people yawning all over the internet. Hopefully you all have been faring pretty well with the thing that's going around, and you all are keeping not bored, active? Stimulated. There we go. Well, that has a naughty connotation. Hashtag not a pervert. But yes, hopefully you are all mentally stimulated. There we go. Over the course of the mess that's happening and what will continue to happen for a bit. You know, like I've said, those of us who work from home like this, like I do, this is whatever. This is just every day for me. Yakamura pointed out I hadn't left the apartment in 3 days because we went out to get some groceries and such today, and I didn't even realize it's been 3 days. I've just been busy. I've been tracking and recording and editing and working with other things with the channel. We've got the financial report I need to write. I don't know. I do a lot of work from home. And then on top of that, my insomnia and just my disinterest to... Wow. Sorry, that was... Wow, that was a lot of fooleries. Anyway, my disinterest to go anywhere. There's no place open at night anyway. This is not like I live in a big city where there are clubs or bars or whatever. And even if there were, they'd be closed right now. So, I don't know. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I wonder if there's some weather bullshit moving through. Because as much as I like rainy weather and cloudy weather, they always make me tired. All I want to do is sleep. And I hate sleeping. Anytime I'm asleep, I want to stay asleep. And anytime I'm awake, I want to stay awake. It's very obnoxious. It's very hard to get me to bed. And then once I'm in bed, sleep, and wake up, it's very hard to get me out of it. I don't know what the solution to that is either, man. There may not even be a solution. It just may be part of my personality. What I need... Oh, shit. Whew, you really got me, Michael. Yeah, we gotta get your life up next. Or speed. I'm nervous about getting my speed up over life. Because I don't want to... I would think it'd be different in Monster Rancher 4 where your monsters can't die. Especially from battle. They can get injured, but they can't die from it. So... But if I have only 100 in life, and if an attack slips through, wouldn't that, from like an A-class monster or whatever, wouldn't that pretty much guarantee my monster's gonna die? Like, that would not be good. I guess I could experiment. I mean, we're using a Gen 1 monster right now, so... There's no better time for an experiment, yeah? Ah. He's still got a pretty sizable chance to hit. Never mind. Oh, God. I hated seeing the way he crumbled there. Bumwiggles. Well, this is gonna answer me. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because he took such a heavy shot. I mean, he won the other 2 matches, so whatever. But I'm hoping that that doesn't mean it's like a kill shot. But he was hit for 150 out of 100 hit points. Yeah, okay. So he's not dead. Come on. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I'd imagine you're tired after that. So, that's my concern. Like, if we only do speed... I don't know. I don't... Well, screw it. Oh, shoot. We're almost at 20 minutes. All right. We'll start in with the speed training in the next one, and hopefully we don't have an incident like that happen again. We'll see if we can get him to 200 pretty quick. Fingers crossed. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.